client itself. So if anyone wants to try Dota, it's going to be very hard because there's just so much going on. In this video, I will tell you everything you need to know to get started in Dota 2. Whether you have tried other mobile games like League of Legends or have never played a single mobile game, it doesn't matter. I'm going to try to keep this video as short as possible, so I won't mention everything that is going on, but if any of my usual viewers think that I missed out something important, leave it in the comments to help the newer players. Also, every time I say don't care, it means that you will probably learn it as you play the game more, and I'm not going to go too deep into it so that the video doesn't last for 2 million hours. I'm also going to be using League as a comparison because it is the closest game I can find, but this is not going to be a League is better than Dota or Dota is better than League video. They are both very different games. This is not a hit video. This is the bare minimum you will need to start playing Dota. Okay, in Dota, every hero is uniquely overpowered in their own ways. When everyone is overpowered, no one is, and that's how the creator keeps the game balanced. Every single hero is free to play. There are no pre-game skills you need to select or emblems you need to level up. Every game is a new game. Every hero can be countered by another hero. Every combo can be countered by another combo, and the only thing that you can bring from your previous game is knowledge. This is a free game, so nothing you buy can change the game, but it does make you feel good playing the hero. So what do I mean by overpowered? There are heroes that can prevent you from using items and spells. There are heroes that can stun your entire screen. There are plenty of global spells that allow you to kill heroes all over the map. There are heroes that stop time, heroes with 10 different abilities. This is an explosive game, and there are a lot of fights, battle, and war to be won. You will also see hero combinations that makes the game exciting to play, like a wombo combo lineup, or a everyone buff one call and dive the fountain lineup, or a global kill you across the map lineup, or even an all-in death push lineup. But before that, let's get started on the very basic. When you're selecting a hero, I would recommend choosing from the low complexity hero pool so you will get the feel of the game, then you slowly work your way up to the more complex hero. If you want to know more about these heroes, you don't have to queue into a game to test them. You can try them out in the demo mode. If you want to try on cosmetic items, you can do so here too. Unlike League of Legends, every hero can take on every role. There are no standard mid, AD carry or jungle role. Every hero can do anything. Of course, veteran players will tell you otherwise. They will say that there is a meta. This hero is better than that hero. This lineup is stronger than that lineup, blah blah blah. But when you're just starting out, you don't care. You just pick whatever hero from the low complexity hero pool and start the game. There is a drafting phase in Dota 2. Two players from both teams will pick their heroes. Then the other two players from both teams pick their heroes. Then the last pick. This drafting phase allows both teams to build their overall draft and counterpick your opponents. But that is good to know, and you don't care. Just pick a hero, then the strategy phase. This is when both teams decides how they want to lane, where they want to ward, thinking of starting items, but you don't care as well. Just wait and load into the game. When you first load into the game, you will think that this game is laggy, or why is my hero not moving instantly when I click it? This is the turn rate mechanic. When your hero is not facing the direction you want to move or cast a spell, there will be a slight delay because your hero needs to turn. There are heroes that have no turn rate delays, and there are heroes that have spells to slow your turn rate, but you don't care as well and open your shop. Usually, you plan your starting items during the strategy phase, but for newer players, I'll explain to you Dota 2 items here. Unlike League, you do not start building into one huge item straight from the start, and you want to make use of all your item slots so that you're stronger than your opponent. Almost every item is usable, meaning that you have to press and activate the different effects that the item provides you with. You will be given 6 item slots, 3 backpack slots, 1 neutral item slot, and 1 TP scroll slot. Item slots are for items that you buy and use. When you run out of slots, you place them in your backpack and switch it out when you want to use it. Of course, there will be a cooldown when you switch your item back. Jungle creeps will drop items after 7 minutes, so there is a slot for that. Your teleport scroll allows you to teleport back to base or any tower on the map, and here's a slot for that. There are 2 shops in the game, one in your base and one outside of the base in the secret shop. There are strategies that prevent enemy from reaching the secret shop so they don't get to buy items, but you don't care. For now, if you need an item there, you can walk there or buy it with your courier. Everyone is given a courier that delivers item to you. Your courier can be killed and will start flying when you hit level 4. As you level up, your courier will gain new abilities, but you don't care. Just set a hotkey for your courier. There are strategies that specifically target your courier so you don't get any items, but you don't care. Just remember to buy and deliver your items. Item builds in Dota are pretty complicated to explain. They are consumables, heroes: aura, defensive items, offensive items, stats items, and orb items. If you're playing a different role with the same hero, you might need to buy a different item. If you're playing against a certain heroes, you can buy certain items to counter the hero's ability, but for now, you don't care. Click on the shop, select a guide, and follow it. There are plenty of guides made by top tier players, and as you play the game, you will slowly learn the item's effect and the different item builds you can go for to help you win the game. The lanes and roles are pretty complicated to explain, so you don't care about any of them, and I'll give you a standard way to start the game. Then as you play the game, you will learn the different laning combinations